once again to the Night Lighthouse. It's lovely that you're here. It's nice that you're here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. Okay, not going well. I'll wrap it up. Bye. Or not. Thank you. How are you? Good. Yeah. This has got off to a dodgy start, I'll be honest. And I'm tempted to start again. But I'm not going to start again because I'm a perseverer. Fuck it, hell, I persevere. But this is just going awfully, isn't it? Terribly. Let's have some music. Okay, that's cleared my head. Right, okay, how are you? I'm pretty well, thank you for asking. Yes, I'm a bit tired. I'm not sleeping an awful lot, and I don't know why. I've been busy an awful lot too. I've got lots of things on. Oh, I'm such an exciting person. And I'm just exhausted in life generally. I think what might have happened, and this is going to tie into my theme here. I think what might have happened is I'm just generally exhausted in life now because, like, as a species, in fact, most species, we're hardwired to reproduce. Do you know what I mean? Some people don't. Some people choose not to for various reasons. You know, I mean, we're intelligent enough to bypass it, and some people don't want to. You know, I don't want to generalize too much here, but it is part of the human condition to eat, sleep, shit, piss, and breed. We are hardwired to reproduce, at least to a degree. And now I have. Do you know what I mean? Once, I've got a child. So, what now? Do you see what I mean? It's like a virus. You know, a virus is always trying to spread itself at any cost. It's like a bee. You know what I mean? So a bee must make more bees and protect the bees, even if it means its own life. It will sting you and die. Fine. I can't sting you and die, but I have reproduced. So now what? What now? I'm just gonna lie on the sofa and watch a box set. Basically, at the age of 39, I've peaked. I'm not having another child. It's just not on the cards. Not because I can't. I can get it up. I'm 39. I'm not impotent. I drink loads of coffee now, if you listen to another episode. So just lie on the sofa and watch a box set. The child, by virtue of their existence, has sapped the life out of you. It takes your life force. That's just the way these things work. I have a memory of skipping through fields before I became a parent. Every day I used to wake up and do jumping jacks. Literally, sleep, wake up, 7:30 on the nose, jump out of bed, jumping jacks for 15 minutes, jog downstairs, make some tea, jog to work, be very productive for 9 hours, and then jog back, and then frolic through fields. Running through sprinklers I was, before I reproduced. Now I got nothing. I got Netflix. Yeah? I can watch Breaking Bad again. But I can't be arsed doing that now. So I watch shit, like Ugly Delicious, which is actually quite a good program. But nonetheless. So I think we can call this Parenting Part 2. Oh, I don't know. A handful of weeks ago, I did a guide to parenting, where I told you what you really need to know. Well, not what the books tell you, but what you really need to know. So I guess this could be a follow-up to that. What else do kids do to effectively ruin your life? I'm only joking. I'll make you stupid, for one thing. All right? My daughter's 9 years old, and she just turned 9, really. So in my mind, she's still 8. She's not had a full 9 years. She's going through 8. She's 8, which is 9. Her homework confuses me sometimes. Her maths homework confuses me. It's like, she does it. Done. Finished. And you were thinking, shit, I thought I had an hour of a piece there. I thought by making her do her fucking homework, I had an hour of a piece. But no. Done. Finished. All right, fine. Will you check it for me? Okay, yeah, of course you will. Of course you will. You want to look at it and you're proud. Oh my God, you're so clever. Look what you can do. But now, I mean, that was fine when she was 6. 6 and 7, a breeze. 8 started to get hazy. Now, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, shit, is that right? so that those brackets mean that you do that bit of the sum first, and then you times it by the first number, and then divide it by the number under the line, right? No, Dad, no. So you divide the numbers first because they come first. The things in the brackets actually come later. So they're times the first amount. And you're just looking, right, so just, just say that again for me. Just explain that again for me. And so she does. And you go, okay, I get it. And you think you do. And so she explains why she's right. And so she's basically justifying her correct answer. So hopefully it's correct. Because if it's wrong, all I'm doing is affirming her incorrectness. And then, so you go, okay, so I'll do the next one. And so suddenly, the tables just turn. Shoom, shoom. Now she is the master. It's true. I'm not making it up. I swear to God. She's giving me math lessons on a Saturday morning. The kitchen table. My hair's fucking all over the place. I can't get my shit together. I basically just burnt my hand trying to make a cup of tea somehow. Getting a maths lesson from a 9-year-old. Now, are they getting more complicated homework now? Or was I badly educated? Or have I just forgotten everything I learned? I think it's the latter, because I don't remember anything about school. But they're doing all this stuff now, and it's homework, and it just befuddles me completely. So I hope it's right. The teachers generally seem to give her ticks, so I presume they're right. Hooray! Well done, the Smith family. See, it makes me stupid. I'm stupid now. I did 9 years old homework when I was 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, I did 9-year-old homework. It was set for me in school, with my peers of 9-year-olds. Somewhat successfully. And now I can't do it? So it must be more difficult, right? That's what's happened. They say loads that, schools are dumbing down. They're not. They're not. They're not dumbing down at all. I was perfectly able to do maths before. Maths was one of my good things, maybe. I mean, I was probably quite good at it. I don't remember being bad at it, for what it's worth. So something's changed. It's her fault. So when she sapped the life force from me, this is what happens. Everything just starts to crumble. Everything. My back's going again. Yeah? The only logical conclusion is that half my brain power was in that successful sperm. Hence making that sperm successful. And now it's gone forever. The one that won the race was a smart cookie. It wasn't just about speed. It wasn't just about muscling the other sperm out of the way. He had a plan. And it worked. But in doing so, he's left me absolutely bereft of understanding of maths. So somehow maths was important to his insemination of my wife's egg. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this either. It's strange. Either way, so one of the things the books don't tell you is that kids sap your life force and make you stupid. Take that, Dr. Spock. Didn't write a chapter on that, did he? Okay. But it's not all negative, everybody. Far from it. There are many, many positives to be taken from parenthood. Let me assure you. But once again, these positives are often not listed in the books. The books don't mention the real benefits of parenthood. Chores, of course it is. Pile the boring shit on top of the kid. Yeah? Gotta cut the hedge. Don't mind doing that. It's a sweeping up afterwards I don't like. She does it. Fucking brilliant. That's my hedge cutter. Finished. Sweep it up. Come on. Jump. Sweep it up. That's the way it works. That's the way it works now. Do you want to eat? Then sweep. Eat equals sweep. Sweep the path. Oh, yes. What else? Again, similar, like mop the floors. Mop the floor. See, the thing is, when they're at this age, it's fucking genius because they think it's great. That's the amazing thing. They've still not been burned by life enough. And so they think doing things like this is brilliant because they think, oh, I'm helping. Yes, you are helping. You are helping. You're helping by doing the things I don't want to do. Yeah? I mean, she's actually quite lucky. I quite like the cutting the hedge bit. I find very satisfying because, frankly, she's not qualified or strong enough to hold that implement yet. But if I didn't like it so much, I would have a go at making her do it. And I can imagine a trip to A&E to an accident and emergency in the hospital. So, she's fortunate there. Kids love that shit. They just fucking love it. Mop the floors. All right. Just up like a shot. Mop, 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 mop. Finishes in the kitchen, actually asks if she can do the bathroom. Be my guest, love. Be my guest. Off you go. Thank you very much. One of the other benefits of parenthood, of course, is the fact that you can win. I am at a very high rate of success with Mario Kart 8 right now. She cannot beat me. She's come close a couple of times now, but as it stands right now, I am the undisputed king in this household of Mario Kart 8. This pleases me greatly. I feel this validates me to a point. And it is a sport, and it is a sport. It is a sport I can do from the sofa. So this, again, is a good thing. I genuinely fear the day, and it's coming soon, where she wins at Mario Kart. When that point comes, it will be a new low in my life. You may be thinking you can't sink much lower. Trust me, I can. And I think that might be it. That will precipitate the end when that happens. So wish me luck. But for now, you get to win things. So you can see the benefits of being a parent a bit more clearly now. There's the chores. There's things like this. If you maybe want to get them into boxing, they haven't got a chance in hell. They're never going to win until the point where they do win. And I think when that point comes, it will be vicious and quick. So it's probably not a good slope to get on. Just avoid that. Another aspect of parenting which you will find absolutely just eats away at your existence is guilt. Now, we are all people, and the truth is that we have our good days and our bad days. But kids demand you at your best at all given times. And you must do your best with the best, as best you can. What's for tea, Dad? I don't know. I can't be asked. Just some chips and a burger or something. But then the guilt plays in. So you put a fucking lettuce leaf on it. There you go. It's okay now. It's okay now. Because it has green on it. That pizza, I'm just going to put some fresh sliced tomatoes on there. It's a frozen pizza. It's utter shite. It's from Aldi, but I've put some sliced tomato on there. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much, me. Oh, another benefit is their toys. Now, some of them are shit because, sometimes they get things that you're just not that interested in, but you have to pretend you are. So, if they were to get a Rapunzel figure, or something like that. And you're like, oh, great. But you have to play the game. That's fun. That's fine. But sometimes, of course, they get the Lego or they get some kind of thing you'd have to build. And then it's just like, oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And you're eyeing it and you're thinking, get your hands off. I want to build that first. But of course you can't. And so you have to build it with them. Build it with them. They love sharing. So you're doing them a favor, to help them build these things. So that's one of the benefits too. They do get some cool stuff. God, I sound like a miserable sod, don't I? I'm only joking, I am only joking when I say these horrible things. And it is good being a parent. So, I hope I'm not putting you off. But then, of course, you're not exactly listening to me to help make life choices, are you? So, I should stop saying, I appreciate... When I was editing the last couple of episodes, I realized how much I say, And I thought, God, you sound like a dork from the 90s, which I suppose I am. But nonetheless, I don't want to sound like it. So I'm sorry about the knows. I know that these things change. And when you look back on this in the years to come, which I'm sure you will do, it's an important historical document, things will have changed. And people will say, no, Andy, the advice you've given is not the optimum parenting techniques that we expect from, an accredited scientist such as yourself. And I know these things change because we look back at the past. It used to be a thing to dip a baby's pacifier dummy in whiskey to get the little shit to be quiet. And, well, basically to make it fall asleep, which is not to make it fall asleep. It's to make it pissed. But you think, it's just dipping the pacifier in. So A, it's a pacifier. So the mode of communication of the alcohol is seen as acceptable. And it's just a little bit. But of course, the baby's just a little baby. So, it is all relative. You're basically just dosing up the baby with booze. I mean, I'm not saying babies should bring back prohibition. But it is a bit... just give them some crack. Heroin is very good for calming people down, I believe. Not so much on the come down, but, Is that what you're going to do next? Is it? Maybe it will. Maybe in the future that will be... Maybe I've started a new craze here, baby heroin. Which reminds me, actually, thinking about these things... Honest to God, there used to be an advert saying it's never too early to get your child on cola. I can't believe it's true. I'm now doubting it's true, so I'm going to check even as we speak. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it was Coca-Cola. Would it be Pepsi? Coca-Cola baby advert. Whoops. Let's have a look. Fuck me, it's true, innit? This can't be. There's the 7-Up one, first of all. Pure pleasure. It's a picture of a very happy baby. Of course, it's fucking off its tits on sugar. With a cup. And a loving mother is pouring 7-Up into the cup. 7-Up is so pure. So wholesome. Who thought they could get away with that? They must have known that was bollocks. Okay. Here's the cola one. It's an absolute scandal. They used to let people get away with this shit. Talk about just absolutely just morally bankrupt advertising. For a better start in life, start cola earlier. No joke. A picture of a mother with a smiling baby. How soon is too soon? This is unbelievable. How soon is too soon? Not soon enough. Laboratory tests over the last few years have proven that babies who start drinking soda during their early formative period have a much higher chance of gaining acceptance and fitting in during those awkward preteen and teen years. So do yourself a favour. Do your child a favour. Start them on a strict regimen of sodas and other sugary carbonated beverages right now for a lifetime of guaranteed happiness. That is absolutely scandalous. The absolute cunts. The advert is produced by the Soda Pop Board of America. That's just outrageous. I was on Soda Pop from a very early age and I never achieved acceptance. Because I got no fucking teeth. People are terrified of me. I just smile at them as this black, cavernous, gaping mash of fucking broken bone in my bleeding gums. No wonder I didn't get acceptance. So, yes, advice changes. People change. Things change. The world changes. Everything changes. But you. Everything changes but you. I always seem to end up singing in these things at the moment. I am sorry. No one comes for the singing. Well, you come for the singing, but you stay for the warmth. You fuckers. Yeah, things change. Advice changes. Well, actually, I say it changes. I bet people still do dip babies' pacifiers. I keep saying pacifiers, which is the American word, and I can't remember the British dummy. We call it a dummy. I bet people still dip their child's dummy in whiskey just to shut the little shit up sometimes. And if you are a parent, you can probably sympathise to a point, but I wouldn't dream of doing that. I wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't think of it. But people did. Or maybe people do. So these advice changes. Again, when people look back on my 2 volumes of parenting advice, they may say, actually, Andy, that wasn't the best way to go. It seems unlikely now, but, probably when parents were fucking force-feeding Pepsi down their little shit's gobs, they were thinking, finally, some sensible advice. Could you just... it's just, I can't believe it. Did they do cigarettes? Let's have a quick look. No, they couldn't have done that, because obviously you couldn't even pretend smoking's good for a child, because the flame, it drops it, you fucking straight to A&E. This is just mad. Did advertising have no scruples whatsoever? Outrageous baby advertisement. Let's have a look at that. Psst. I don't even bother typing things correctly anymore. I just kind of mash my fingers into Google, and Google usually, about 80% of the time, it says, did you mean to say, horse porn? And I said, yes, I did. Thanks. Click. Let's have a look. Oh, there's nothing too outrageous here. Camels. Give your throat a vacation. Smoke a fresh cigarette. With a picture of a dentist. What else we got here? Oh, here's another one. It's not saying that children should smoke cigarettes, which maybe they should. Have you seen conclusive evidence that they shouldn't? That's what I'm saying. But it's an advert of a doe-eyed, soppy, sad-looking baby with a cowboy hat on for no apparent reason. Before you scold me, Mom, maybe you'd better light up a Marlboro. Oh, God, they are utterly devoid of scruples. Oh, here's an ad for a Roundup product, which I think is some kind of insecticide. Yeah, Sluggerbug, it's called. Sluggerbug. It's a spray can to kill bugs, and there's a picture of a surprisingly chirpy-looking woman who's never been so happy to see a fly in her house before. Big smile on her face, spraying this Sluggerbug right next to a smiling baby. Honestly, she's virtually spraying it in the kid's eyes. But it's fine, it's safe to use. New Sluggerbug insect killer for use around children, food and pets. Fuck me, the advertising industry must have a lot to answer for. I bet if you went back in the annals of history, there'd be so much disease, death, accidents, injuries. And people said, but it said so. It said it was okay in the advert. What do you mean my child's diabetic? I feed him nothing but Coca-Cola. Oh, dear. So things change, and advice changes. So in the future, I may do another guide to parenting with the latest in parenting technology. But for now, I think I've bestowed upon you some of the finest knowledge in the industry. And for that, you are welcome. I will sign off now. Thank you very much for listening once again. If you've listened, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thanks very much. If you've already subscribed and not told your friends, why not? Have you not got any friends? Which is actually quite likely. If you're listening to this, oh my God, am I your only friend? Is this voice in the earbuds in your head on the train to your friendless job? Is this a social life to you? Do you think we're dating? Unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. If you follow me on Twitter, stop it. @DoggedDialogue. Stop it. Stop following me on Twitter. Definitely do not subscribe. Don't listen to me on Player FM, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. Don't listen to me on any of those things. Don't come to my website, doggeddialogueproductions.com, where you will find some show notes and some pictures and stuff. But don't go there. You're not allowed to go there. Don't come back again next week and listen to another humorous episode. Don't tell your friends because you haven't got any. Why don't you tell your mother, who's your only friend? Huh? I think we all need to rethink some life choices here. So, to wrap up, I will play some music, as I always do. And I will thank you for listening. And goodbye.